Call Thursday, June 13th, 2024 meeting to order. Gloria, will you call roll? Okay. Supervisor Palmer, here. Township Manager. Trustee Bowman.
Here.
Trustee Sams.
Here.
Trustee Fadike.
Here.
Trustee Wilhoit.
Here.
Okay. Assessor Hare.
Here.
Director Marks.
Here.
And Highway Superintendent DePaul.
Here.
And Clerk Proudy and Director Dillon are excused. Okay, please stand and join me in a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks. I've been practicing. Okay, before we move on, I just would like to just make a comment if I can. Oops, sorry, my microphone. It is with deep sadness that I would like to inform you about the passing of longtime Ela Township employee Karen Barrow. Karen passed away due to complications caused by pulmonary fibrosis on June 8th. Karen worked at the Ela Township for the past 18 years and played a vital role in the assessor's office. Over the years, she progressed to the to the position of Chief Deputy Assessor. Karen will be missed by all. Please keep Karen's family in your thoughts during this difficult time. If we could just join me in a moment for Karen with a moment of silence, please. Thank you, everybody. Okay, next is the Freedom of Information public requests. They are in everybody's packet. There's only 2 of them this month. They'll be available for everybody to look at on the website. Next is public comment. Anybody wishing to speak, please come to the microphone. State your name. Okay. Seeing nobody come forward, we'll go to the approval of the board meeting minutes of May 9th, 2024.
Motion.
Second.
Any corrections, changes, questions? Okay, hearing none. I'll call the roll. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Trustee Sams?
Yes.
Trustee Fadike?
Yes.
Okay, next, committee meeting minutes. Can I have a motion to accept the committee, the Community Center Committee from May 17th, the Communication Committee from May 28th, Health and Wellness Committee meeting from May 22nd, and Highway meeting from June 5th?
Motion. Second.
Any questions, changes, corrections? Okay, hearing none. I'll call the roll. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sams?
Yes.
Trustee Fadike?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Oh, and I didn't call my name on either one of those, sorry, but I'm a yes. Okay, forgot me. Okay, next, approval of the board audit from May 1st, 2024 through May 31st, 2024. General Town Fund, $217,394.47. General Assistance Fund, $5,283.39. General Road Fund, $28,660.16. Total Permanent Road Fund, $76,246.46. Total Park Maintenance, $32,334.43. Total Cemetery Fund, $1,607.83. For a total of $361,526.74. Can we have a motion to accept the audit as read?
So moved.
Can I have a
I'll
second?
second.
Okay. Any questions?
I have one.
Okay.
So, and maybe this goes to Mike from the standpoint, we've got in permanent hard road miscellaneous income from Rebuild Illinois, a grant. It's about $50,000 came in.
We had that got brought to us, 2 years ago, I believe it was, from government listeners.
Okay, so this is a reimbursement then, once we spend it? Oh, this will be used for, okay. Ah, okay.
It offsets our expenses, so we get it now, and then it offsets our expenses in the winter, during this fiscal year, correct?
Yes, we have to use by July of '25. So we used it last year for our salt purchase. We usually use our MFT money for our salt purchase. You can use the Rebuild Illinois Fund for salt or for road resurfacing or general, well, part of road resurfacing and sidewalk repair. So we use our MFT money, which we get from motor fuel tax, and Rebuild Illinois, we use it for our salt.
Okay, so the Rebuild Illinois money is restricted to be used for that purpose?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So we got, what, 50,000 in that?
Right.
Okay, well, not, almost 50. Is it even 50, or the whole 150, 159? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Not
it
that
was 50
matters.
and 159.
Okay, all right, okay.
Okay,
How that was calculated, I couldn't tell you.
okay. Okay,
Anything else?
no,
But it was just received from a grant from 2 years ago?
Yeah, we had it sitting there in our fund with the MFT.
With 2 years
last couple of
suspended.
years.
Well, we just got it in the last month.
Yeah, it's showing that it just came in, though.
it just
Yeah,
came in.
we just used it last year, because we had to determine whether or not we're gonna use MFT funds or the Rebuild Illinois funds. And we needed to use it before July of '25, so we decided to use it now,
Ah, okay. So it's gonna be used for this year's salt purchases?
for last year's.
Last year's,
Last
okay.
year's salt purchases.
All right.
That's
it-
confusing.
Yeah, it looks like it just came in last month.
It did,
It did.
It's a reimbursement.
for what we spent.
Okay.
I mean, so similar to like the community park grant that we got, we spend the money and then the state will reimburse us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's, okay, so that's different from.
That makes more sense.
Approved but not received.
Yeah,
Okay. thank you.
okay. Any other questions on
No.
financials? Okay, so I have a motion and a second. So I'll call the roll. Trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Trustee Sams?
Yes,
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Fidike?
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad? Yes. Okay, moving on. Monthly updates from elected officials and department heads. I need this, don't forget that one. Sorry. Okay, so I have a few things to talk about today. First, I want to thank the Highway Department for taking care of planting our new trees, both here at the, at Knox Park and at the community center, as well as picking up, did you say 10 loads? 11 loads of mulch from Cuba Township and bring them over here and spreading them around our Knox Park, our community center, and the Historical Society. It looks really nice, so thank you. I know they did that 2 days they worked out here to, it's a lot of beds out here to cover, so thank you. And also thank you for having staff clean up the cemetery in time for Memorial Day weekend and making it look very nice. Thank you. I want to thank Doug Sams for helping me out at the shredding event.
oh, yeah.
Rain or shine, we
Rain or
were out
shine,
there.
we were
I didn't know you needed help.
Well, that's right, I always get
Okay.
one person help, because the library always has two, so we kind of work together. And I know
Last
Larry-
year it poured.
Yeah.
Last year, and this time Larry couldn't do it, so I asked Doug. So it's fine, it worked out great. We collected over, about 7,800 pounds of paper, so,
Wow.
to be
I
shredded.
lifted about 5,000.
I bet you did. So rain or shine, it was a busy day. So everybody wants us to do at least twice a year now, so we'll have to see if, I don't think the library's up for that, but we'll look at it. Just a reminder that the Lake County Division of Transportation is nearing completion of the Old McHenry Crossings project study, and they are having a public information meeting on Wednesday, June 26th, from 5 to 7 p.m. at St. Matthew Lutheran Church. This is their final public information meeting planned for this project. So if you're interested, because it's going to affect all intersections at Old McHenry Road and Quentin, Fairfield, and Midlothian. And it's going to be an underpass or an overpass. I don't know what they decided. Do you
Under.
remember?
Under.
It's an under? They're going to go under the railroad tracks. So it's a big thing. So if you're interested, stop by and see that. Then also, the Village of Lake Zurich has a referendum coming up on the November election to increase their sales tax by 0.5%. And this is to help fund the Lake Michigan water coming to Lake Zurich. So in case anybody's interested, we will be hosting the Village of Lake Zurich at our community center on August 13th from 2 to 4. and everybody can come by and hear their presentation so they can explain how this, by passing this referendum, will help reduce your water bill. I'm hearing that if it doesn't pass,
That's a good
it's going to cost $15. If it does pass, it could reduce it to possibly $10 extra a month. So that's important, because there's a lot of sales tax that is spent here in Lake Zurich that's not Lake Zurich residents, so that helps.
Like Costco.
Like Costco, exactly, and Home Depot, so that helps a lot. And then also, just to let everybody know that on July 22nd, representatives from Congressman Mike Quigley's office will be at the community center. They will be there to answer any questions constituents might have, be it from a policy perspective or issues with specific federal programs or agencies like Social Security, veteran benefits, passports, or tax return questions. So the timing is not set yet. Still waiting to hear what 2 hours they'll be here that day, but put July 22nd on the calendar, and I'll report next month. Hopefully I'll have a final time by then. Okay. That's all I have. Next, Trustee Fadiga.
Thank you. Pickleball. We had yesterday, I want to thank Supervisor Palmblad. I want to thank Ted as well, and Larry we had our parks meeting that I chair, and we had some residents, and it was a good, lively discussion, but I will say that our pickleball court is definitely in use and appreciated, I guess. So that was good, and I want to say thank you to Supervisor for mentioning and reading the letter about Karen. Life is so short. My heart breaks for her and her family. So I know, Penny, you're going to reach out to them. So that's it.
All right, Trustee Sams?
Just to acknowledge, we had our health and wellness meeting on May 22nd, which went very well, but on top of that, just to call everybody's attention, we have an author in the group, that's Director Marks, who had 2 articles published in the Perspective magazine for townships, and they were outstanding articles. So,
Excellent.
great job, great job.
What are they about?
Mental health?
Mental health.
No,
Her kitchen remodel.
no, you should see, yeah, they're available to be read. They're both in the magazine, both.
That's
they're very well
exciting.
done. Yeah, so, and then hopefully in your presentation, I just wanted to ask and see how the June 3rd event went with Ela Library. Then we have, we were sponsoring 2 clinicians at that point to be out there.
But now it's going down to 1,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. All right, you
That's
guys
it.
want to hear about that too?
Yeah,
That's it?
that's it.
Okay, Trustee Bowman?
Highway meeting was last Wednesday. It was a quick meeting. I'll refer to Mike on the details. We had a bid opening that was awarded. We had some equipment down. I think it's back up now and running, so. And some other projects in Hawthorne Woods that we're going to be starting on, some stormwater, so I'll leave that up to Mike. But short meeting, nothing earth-shattering.
No?
A delay on our truck that was ordered last year won't be coming in until 2025, our new snowplow. So it's a problem with all trucks. I mean,
It's not just trucks.
ambulances, fire trucks. I mean, it's just 1 to 2 years. It's crazy.
Or longer.
Is the meeting, the next meeting is on July 24th, is that the 8:30 or the 10 o'clock meeting? Because you and I were going back and forth on.
Isn't it in here?
No, it wasn't in the packet. We have,
No, it wasn't. I'll have to look at my calendar. And I'll
This
get back
says-
to you. Yeah. I'll,
Okay.
all right, well, let Trustee Wilhoit can talk, and I'll tell you what it's going to be. I have to look it up.
okay, thank you. There's going to be, community center, we had a good meeting. I know Susan's traveling today with the 55-plus group. They are pricing out an electronic signage for the front of the building with partial grant money. There's 3 bids. Just have to get the details down a little bit more. Also, the passport, having that be a passport location, we're getting together on, they're hammering out the details on that as well. So new things will be coming. It's just, May is a very busy month. From her report that's in the packet, you could see everything that they were doing with the young people. And thank you for letting my networking group use the 50 Community Center for a networking meeting yesterday. So many people had never been there. We got 2 applications filled out for people to join. So I gave a little speech on what goes on there. It was great. And also next weekend in Long Grove is Strawberry Fest. So,
Oh, that's right. So, yeah, I have Highway at 8:30 and Community Center at 11.
okay, that's
Sorry.
at 11 or 10?
Oh, 10.
10.
I'm sorry, 10, yes, that makes more sense.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Sure, sorry for all
No,
that.
that's okay. I just want to make sure I
I
had
couldn't
them
remember
down
because
right.
it went up and back a few
Right,
times. So.
right. Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, trustee Marcinia. Yeah, trustee. How about township manager Marcinia?
Moving.
Well, there's an empty.
So outside of my report, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge Karen's family. It's hard for me because I also lost a parent in the 50s, so I know what her kids are going through. So my heart breaks for them. That's all I got. Any questions? on
Take your
these?
time.
So any questions?
How was your conference last week?
Oh, yeah, it was great. 3 days in Galena is hard to beat. It was beautiful up there, so we'll see if we can have some township events. Let's see if I can coerce them.
What was the
Going
focus
up
on?
there. I'm sorry?
What was the focus?
Yeah, so it was hosted by ILCMA, which is the Illinois chapter of ICMA, which is the International City Managers Association. So it was just a bunch of panelists talking about their experiences in different subject matters. Improving your communications, infrastructure improvements, how different municipalities are handling, just modern day issues. And so it's always good to bounce ideas off of, people who are going through similar situations and how they're handling it and how we can kind of incorporate that here within the township, so.
How far is Galena from here?
It was about 2.5 hours,
Okay.
so, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sarah?
I would also like to say my condolences to Karen's family. She's actually was my neighbor.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
she was.
She lived very close to me, so sometimes I would, see her walking. But I am truly sorry for that loss. I'm going to keep mine nice and short. We did do the training with Dr. McArdle from District 95. She came in and did the IEP training in special education. It went great. Everybody really liked it. We also did the library. That started actually this Monday on the 10th. Betsy and I both went. We wanted to go the first time for both of us, and then next time we're just going to send one, which will be next month, the second Monday of
July.
the month.
Okay.
And we kind of talked with them a little bit. We're going to try to advertise a little bit more. We did have like 2 people that we talked to. We might try to move locations. This was kind of the first one, so we were like, let's just see what happens. And so the next one we might move and kind of just see what happens and then kind of go from there to see how it's going to go. Well, we have 3 set times, and then we'll kind of see if we want to continue or how we want to do that from there. And then that's kind of it. We're still kind of ramping up. We're doing some training, some mental health trainings, and we're still looking for a clinician. We've had a couple of candidates. They're not quite qualified, but I'm a little hopeful. So things slow down a little bit in the summer because a lot of people go on vacations and a lot of the kids don't really want to come in. So it's kind of a good time for us to like gather all of our thoughts and to kind of like figure out what our next moves are. So yeah.
Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Assessor Harris, next. Thank you.
Thoughts and prayers to Karen's family. Everyone in the assessor's office has been busy entering property characteristics,
Penny?
extending.
Could you bring the microphone down a little bit so we can, Thank you.
extending new value worksheets, and posting new assessments. Part of the entries is to make sure that the homeowner is receiving general homestead exemptions, if applicable. If the homeowner is receiving the exemption for a general homestead, they may qualify for a home improvement exemption, which we try to make automatically if they have a permit and we see that they made an accessible improvement to the property. And that is for 4 years, up to $25,000 deduction for those 4 years for that improvement. The field work is being done every day. We are up to date with the entry of new permits that have been sent to us by the multiple building and zoning departments that we work with. So the guys are really busy keeping up with the new construction, the new subdivisions, new homes, new commercial industrial buildings. And then the next step would be all of the improvements, wood decks, patios, etc. The first installment of the '23 tax bills were due on June 5th. Right before the due date, we had quite a few inquiries to make sure all exemptions were applied to the tax bills properly. The last update from the CCAO regarding the senior freeze exemption, there is no change in the income requirement for that exemption. They were hoping to
Raise it.
raise it, and that did not pass.
Okay. All right.
So Penny, the home improvement deduction, maximum deduction of 25,000 of equalized assessed value, is that 75,000 of market value then?
Correct.
Okay.
Of an accessible improvement.
Okay.
So remodeling, we
Or
don't
kitchen.
assess remodeling unless you add plumbing or a fireplace or additional square footage. If it's just a remodel of a kitchen where you're not replacing any plumbing or adding any plumbing, you don't get the exemption because
Okay.
we don't reassess for maintenance.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sorry. I was trying. Okay. I was trying. That's why I was.
Okay.
Okay, any questions for Penny? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Penny. Michael, you're next.
I would also like to offer my condolences to Karen's family. With the abundance of rain we've been receiving, the roadside brush and grass throughout Ela Township and the villages has been growing pretty quickly. We've had both of our mowers out every day trying to keep up. Unfortunately, we had the breakdown with the Kubota wing mower, and at the time of this writing, we were still waiting for parts. The parts have arrived, the machine has been fixed, and it's been back out on the road. We've been getting pretty caught up. We got most of the villages done. North Barrington seems to be growing faster than everybody else, so we will still be out there probably next week. With the holiday next week, a lot of the guys decided to break up and use some of their PTO, so we're gonna be kinda short-staffed next week, but we'll make it do. The highway department has been very busy removing down trees that were blocking the roadways last month with the heavy rainstorms and wind that we got in May. We also fielded many requests for block storm sewers. The team has been out jetting the infrastructure to help maintain proper water flow. Our team just completed a 2-day storm sewer repair replacement project for the village of Killdeer. And in June, we are planning on starting our next storm sewer project at 25246 North Abbey Glen. That's gonna be a rather large one. It's gonna be about 250 foot of SDR 26, the plastic pipe, a couple basins. We'll probably be out there for about a week. And that is all I have.
Okay.
Any questions?
Just a quick question. You give us the tickets and stuff. Are these kind of same amounts that the villages are spending from last year as well? Or do you know if there was any increase or
I haven't
decrease?
compared from
Okay.
last year. I know this month, or last month, we took in $30,400, which was a pretty good month for us.
Okay, I was just wondering compared to previous years if it had gone up or anything.
I could do some research, find out, and let you know.
It's, yeah, it'd be help, just to kind of compare it to the previous year.
I know we got a lot of work coming up for
Yeah.
Deer Park, and
Yeah.
I got some curb I have to replace for Killdeer, and
Yeah.
it's just trying to find time to get it all done.
It's ongoing.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, next. It's been great to see all the kids out. I mean, Susan's not here, but it's been great to see all the kids out there screaming and yelling and playing in the water and having a good time out there. They're playing pickleball in the afternoon, and it's good to hear the music and know they're having a good time out there. So kudos to Joe, and again, having a good time. Good to see all those kids out there enjoying themselves. All right, so we'll move on then to new business, the 2024 road program. I gave you all a corrected letter today, because paragraph 2 had some mistakes in it, so I just wanted you to all have the correct information. So I need a motion to approve Builders Pavers LLC in the amount of $404,036.06.
Motion.
Oh, boy, let's miss you. Second, right? Okay, any questions on that? We budgeted $475,000 for this job, I believe. So it came in at 404. So we're under budget, but we still have engineer fees that'll go with this, so, okay?
Gloria,
Yes.
What's the difference between?
The numbers in paragraph 2. See how they all
Oh,
ran
it-
together? We're still at 404. It's the 1,981,178.14, and then it went into 4.
Oh, Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
that's all.
Okay, all right,
Okay?
yep,
It didn't read right.
okay, yep.
So I asked for a correction.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have a first and a second. Any other questions? All right. Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee Fatike. Trustee Sams.
Yes,
Trustee Wilhoit.
Yes.
Trustee Supervisor Palmblad. Yes. Okay, next. Next is Carnegie Park Drainage Program. I'd like to have a motion to approve Berger Contractors in the amount of $105,330.
Motion.
Refresh my memory.
I will. Can I have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
second.
Okay. We budgeted, which we had the wrong number the other day. We budgeted $92,000 in this year's budget to do this program, but we received a $48,000 grant so we'll be under budget at the end of the day. And this is to repair a stormwater issue at Carnegie Park, which is like across from the high school. Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you.
So this is a park budget item? Or where's it?
No, it
from?
goes under stormwater.
So it's the highway?
Highway, yeah.
Yeah, it was in there. Do you want to see
This
it?
has been an
Oh.
ongoing issue.
I get it, I
for
just
years.
Yeah,
know
it
which
took a while to
budget
get the
was coming
grant.
out of.
Yeah.
Okay.
We call it Carnegie Park, but yeah, that's what's underwater, but it's stormwater,
It's
so.
gonna help out the neighbors a lot too. It's a-
Okay, so, Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Wilhoit,
Yes.
Trustee Fadike,
Yeah.
Trustee Sams,
Yes,
Supervisor Palmblad. Yes. Next, Microsoft 360 licenses. Can we get a motion to approve the kind computer consultants quote of $8,798.40 for Microsoft 360 licenses for fiscal year 2025? We used to get this from, I'm sorry,
No,
You-
go ahead.
I need a motion, then I'll explain.
So moved.
Can I have a second?
Second.
We used to purchase this from a different company, IT, right? No. Liftoff, sorry. And DeKine's price came in less, so we're going with them to keep it all together now. And
And
yeah, they went up quite a few thousand,
This covers everybody, including highway now, right?
everybody.
Okay.
Mhm. That's why it's a little higher this year, because now everybody's under it. And we needed a few more No? Well, it's higher than last year's price. I'm sorry.
Minor clarification, but
Yeah, that's fine.
so everybody was covered under liftoff as well. But there's different tiers to Microsoft licenses, and not everybody had the correct tier.
That's what it
based on
was.
what the
Okay.
need is.
Sorry.
So some of our tier ones moved to tier three, which are more expensive. But either way, like for like, the kind was still cheaper than liftoff.
Correct.
What
In
does
compar-
tier 3 involve?
Yeah, so, tier one is you get a Microsoft license, but you have to use it on the web. So you don't get like an Excel or Word, like logo on your, main screen. You have to go to, the website to use it, so it's all web-based.
Okay.
And then they also don't include archiving for emails. So some of our email accounts don't need to be archived based on their usage, but like all the staffs need to be for FOIA and other compliance issues. So we moved some of the ones that were inappropriately licensed, we moved them up to 3.
Thanks for covering us
Yep.
with that.
Okay, any other questions on that? Okay. All right, trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Ufdige?
Yes.
Trustee Sams?
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad votes yes. Okay. Now I need a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel, litigation, and the review of executive session minutes.
Motion.
Second.
Okay. Trustee Bowman?
Yes.
Trustee Sams?
Yes.
Trustee Ufdige?
Yes.
Trustee Wilhoit?
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad? We'll go in at 7:31. I'm sorry? What did I say? Oh, yes, yes, sorry. Yes, okay. Everybody join me in the boardroom, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Me? Oh,
Oh, I got
yeah, we'll get that fixed. Yeah. Thank you. We'll do that. We'll be as quick, please.
No, let it con-
Thank
Oh, you want them to stay?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we're coming out to open session.
No, he's not.
Okay. We're coming out into open session, so it's 8:15, and I gotta call roll. Trustee Wilhoit.
Yes.
Trustee Ufdige.
Yes.
Trustee Sams.
Here.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad, here. Okay. Consideration, I need a motion to approve the executive session minutes for content but not public release for February 28th and March 27th.
Motion.
Second.
Okay, trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sams,
Yes.
trustee Ufdige,
Yes.
trustee Wilhoit,
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad. Yes. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
Anyone to not adjourn?
I said second.
No, I said anybody
Oh.
want to not want to
Oh,
adjourn?
no.
Okay, trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Wilhoit,
Yes.
trustee Ufdige,
Yes.
trustee Sams.
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblad, yes. Meeting adjourned, 8:16.
Thank you.
We are closed on Wednesday, Juneteenth.